Okay,
So-
we're getting towards the end of the panel, so I'm going to be running around for a quick Q&A. We're going to try to fire off as many questions as possible. Everybody good with that?
Y'all know y'all want to ask these questions.
I'm starting with a
named
pimp named Slickback in the front.
Nickname Slickback.
Yeah. Come on now.
On point.
On point.
Hilarious.
No. You know, I just want to tell the audience.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Okay.
I would just like to say that of all the niggers in niggerdom that have ever niggered, these are my niggers.
Yeah! There we go. My man, he came all out with it. He came all out.
He's in full character.
He knew Carl was coming.
He wouldn't make it.
You ate. Right on, bro.
That's my man, Bill Johnson. Give it up for Bill.
Yeah.
Pimp named Slickback.
I love that came right after Godfrey went on his whole thing about the
What you say?
I love that he came on right after you went on your thing about the N-word.
I was like,
It's like perfect comedic timing. Hi, I'm Phoebe. I have a question for Love. Happy Women's History Month.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, as COO and the co-founder of Marsh & Blueberry, like, how does a black woman get into this field? Like, how do you navigate that? How do you build something from scratch? And how do you bring people along the way, along the journey?
That's a good question, because it is a very closed boys club, you know? And Carl has been very helpful with me, like even getting in front of the camera, because I'm like, I hide in the back. I'm fine with doing just everything in the back, but he's like, no, you need to be seen more, because black women need to see this. And I needed to see this. You know, like honestly, I did. Because I didn't realize there were so many women or, you know, that were interested in animation. I found out that I think 70% of animation schools are filled with women. Wow. But they only hire 3% in the industry.
so weird.
And you can imagine the ratio of black women, you know what I'm saying, is even probably a 0.5% of a percent, you know. So, you know, it's really important for, you know, more black women to be seen in this industry, you know. So I'm trying my best, because I get anxiety, I get nervous, I don't like being in the cameras, but I'm trying my best to like show myself. But, you know, the thing is, Carl makes this easy for me, because I started in the music business, but I've always had a love for animation. I'm always a nerd. He's like, you're the biggest nerd I know. Like, you love video games, you're a Harry Potter fan, you're a Hufflepuff.
Boo! Gryffindor!
So he's like, this, you produce stuff, this is the right, and I have to say, I have been so happy in this medium. This has fulfilled me so much, just seeing everything come to life, making these things happen, and doing it in an authentic voice that we're doing it in. So it makes it a lot more easy. It makes it a lot easier to be able to work on these type of projects with Riza. You know, I have to always remind them, hey, we need a woman represented. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need this, because I do. I'm always speaking up, talking about that too. You know, we can't say too much about it, but we do have our Meg Thee Stallion. You know, Carl is working with Meg Thee Stallion. And when I tell you, girl power all the way, we are going to be so happy, because we're finally going to be represented in anime. You call it what you want. You don't want to call it anime because it's black, but it's the same people that do all the other animes that's working on this. But in an anime form, and just seeing us be authentic black women and just badasses. So I'm always working on making sure we're represented. That's my biggest thing.
I will say.
Hiring.
And hiring,
and
too.
hiring.
Like, you know, I mean, like, I know you made the joke about dropping the bomb on the building, all the black people did. And I think Chase Conley said that, who was a character designer on Black Dynamite. But if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? You know what I mean? So, like, we have to work with each other. We have to collaborate, and not even just hire, but we have to partner with each other, collaborate with each other. I mean, that's what it's about. Because especially right now, because as we see, nobody is checking for us. There's nobody coming for us but us. So this is really, really important. It's more so for our women, you know what I mean? Because it's even tougher, especially in this business.
Yeah. And we need y'all's support every time. That's why we're here. Like, we love BlerDCons. We love Black nerd spaces so much because this is our audience, you know? So we love y'all and we really appreciate it. I'm mad that I didn't have this when I was younger because y'all are my people. I feel seen. I feel seen.
I'm going to tell you something, love. If y'all don't know, y'all need to look this sister up. She is, when they say behind every man is a great woman, she's the front and center. Seriously. You need to check out Love.
She's the reason why Carl has my number now. See?
Yes. Right. Yes.
We got.
Howdy. This one's for Carl Jones. If Black Dynamite was to continue for season 3, what would it entail?
Where you at?
Right here.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right. If Black Dynamite was continued, what would it entail? Man,
so let me tell you, we got 2 more seasons of Black Dynamite episode ideas. Wait, episode ideas.
I love that enthusiasm.
Like, where can I watch it?
So we pitched it. So here's the thing. The analytics are actually really good right now. The Boondocks and Black Dynamite are performing really well on the stream because we know some people at Adult Swim that told us like the numbers are still really good. So we went in and we pitched the show to HBO Max. We pitched 2 seasons worth of material and a movie. We had a movie that we wrote called it was called Escape from Slave Island, right? There's a black guy that got washed upon the shores of Los Angeles with shackles on, and Black Dynamite discovers that slavery is still taking place on an island. And it's become like a resort for these rich white billionaires that still want to experience America.
Epstein Island?
Is it like Enter the Dragon type shit?
No, it's more like a vacation spot. For Black Dynamite, yeah.
Like going on an island.
So Black Dynamite has to go undercover as a slave to free them.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was the
Why
movie.
need this
That was
so
the movie
bad?
premise, and then we had 2 seasons worth of material, man. I'm trying to remember some of them. We had this one episode idea where so it's supposed to be the invention of the Jerry curl, right? So basically, there was a white guy named Jerry that worked at a chemical plant. And he came home from work early one day and caught his wife in bed with a black man. And from that moment, he developed this chemical that he put into the Jerry curl activator that would change black people into niggas with attitudes.
Wow. Wow.
Only Carl.
That's Carl's
Only
great.
Carl could put
Carl
this together
Jones.
like that.
People.
Oh, man.
But that's not far-fetched,
Not
though.
far-fetched at all.
That's the
but
shit. They
that's
do
the-
shit like that.
That's the funniest thing about Carl, like, and these studios don't really understand. He's always thinking, because,
But,
he's always
yeah.
thinking so far.
That's not
like, he had an episode with, what was that for, the Kanye one? Oh, for Bubble Goose. There was something he was doing with Adult Swim, and he had this idea with Kanye, basically going, this was, what year was this, though?
This is right after Black Dynamite ended, because so Black Dynamite was canceled. I was told it was, I shouldn't say it. I was told it was.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
I was told it was too sophisticated for their audience.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. This is the shit they do, man. It's insane.
Yes.
My point exactly.
Damn.
But they were like, but we still want to work with you. What else you got? And so I had this character that had been with me for a long time. It was a goose with a bubble goose coat, and he had a best friend that was a juice bottle. And they were like, yes, that's the kind of fun we like. So it's almost, I pitched it almost like, I don't know, I was just trying to test the waters. And so I wrote a pilot where the Bubble Goose Ballers, their group of friends, they were in a sneaker line to get the new Yeezys, but the line was so long, they had to take a time machine so they could get to the front of the line. But they went too far into the future and discovered that Kanye West was running the entire world, and he was cutting off people's feet that weren't wearing Yeezys. He had TMZ in a concentration camp, and the only way they could get to Kanye's lair was through Kim Kardashian's ass. It was crazy. So there was all kind of basketball players in there. But so
This is not far-fetched.
But no, that's the thing, though.
Kanye would cut your
that's
feet off.
before we realized Kanye was going to run for president. This is before all of that. So imagine if he would have did that, and then Kanye started actually doing it.
So that's the thing. So the network, they said, we don't think Kanye is really relevant right now.
Kanye is not relevant right now.
So
Cut to today.
we got a few more minutes, but do we have?
This is
Yeah,
fun.
but we're good. Yeah,
We ain't going nowhere. It's fun.
Oh.
No, just kidding.
Well, real quick, can I just say one thing real quick?
Let's get that last one off.
Can I say just real quick? So the name of Reese's project is Intellectual Power, and the short film. So it's Intellectual Power presents Nigga Hush as the short film, but the name of the series is Intellectual Power. I just want to say that.
Awesome.
So they have a panel. They have their table out front over here. You got one more question?
Papa Smurf back here.
Papa
Big
Smurf?
Papa Smurf from Ward A.
Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
So I got one just real quick, because I know y'all got to go. So now that we're going to get Nigga Hush, can we get the sequel to that called Nigga Please? And it teaches, and RZA has got to go to a convention and teach niggas on how to have manners, and for everything they want, they got to say please or else they die.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
I like that.
Nice.
Nice.
You look like Mr. T as a Smurf.
Carl Jones, Love Jones, the team of Martian Blueberry, RZA, Islam, Godfrey, Asheru.
BlerDCon.
Blerd
BlerDCon.
Comparable.
BlerDCon.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
BlerDCon.
Black nerds unite.
BlerDCon.
BlerDCon.